So what do I do when nothing else seems to be working? When I'm trying all these techniques, when I'm doing all this stuff, but nothing actually seems to be changing? This week, we are taking it right back to basics. So hi, happy Monday. This week, I want to talk about when you've been trying all the techniques, when you've been learning all the stuff, you've been doing all the do, right? You've been doing everything you know, everything that you see, and you've been watching the YouTube videos, you've been listening to the podcasts, you've been doing the courses, reading the books, but still nothing seems to be working for you. It's time to kind of take out that confusion, right? I think sometimes we can get so caught up in the learning and the wanting to do that we actually forget what it is that we're meant to do. So that's what we're going to cover off for this week. But before we get into that, I just want to say hello. Hi, I am Jane. Welcome back. If you are new here, I am really pleased you've stumbled across this. But if you've been before, hi. I'm glad you've come back for a little bit more. I talk about mindset work. I talk about manifestation. I talk about how to change your mind to change your life. There are all those things that we want to do, all those things that we want to achieve. They are all possible. It's just about belief. It's about changing the internal chatter and the stuff that goes on in here that's totally unconscious. That's the stuff that I like to get into and get deep into. But this week, as I say, we're going to take it right back to basics. It's a really simple process. It takes literally 4 steps. 4 steps, that's all there is, right? And step 1, literally this is the easiest. Just decide what it is that you want. Get really clear on what it is that you're actually wanting to bring in, to create, to do, to be, to have. You have to get clear, right? You can't go shopping, for example, without a shopping list and buy all of the stuff that you want for this week's dinner. If you're not clear, if you don't know what it is that you actually want, how can you get it? How can you call it in? How is it? How can the universe, the world, life, whatever, spirit, your higher self, your guides, if you are not clear and specific about what it is you want, they don't know what to bring you. They don't know how to help you. So that is step 1. Be clear, right? Be massively clear. And I think while we're going back to basics, while we're doing that this week, pick one thing. I mean, I think when you are quite good at this and you've called in some things and you know that it works, you can have 2 or 3 things going on at once. But actually, when we're taking it right back to basics, just pick one. Be specific about one thing that you want to call into your life and put your order in, right? Tell the universe, tell God, tell source, tell your higher self, tell your guides, tell them what you want. But step 1, be specific and get clear on it yourself. If you're all airy-fairy and wobbly about it, then you're never going to get it. You have to be clear, you have to be concise, you have to be specific, and you have to really want it. If there's any wobble, then that's just going to make it harder. Step 2, and this is a Neville Goddard principle again, he says go to the end. Always go to the end first. And what he means by that is actually live there, have it, be there. Whatever it is that you are trying to do or be or have, be there. Go to what your life would be like if you already had it. Go to the end first. You have to live in that place. You have to know how it feels. You have to know how you feel. You have to know what is around you in that space. You have to know what feelings you would have if you'd already called it in. Go there, generate that first. That's step 2. Go to the end before you even begin. And stay in that energy, right? It's not a, oh, that would be nice. Maybe I could do it. It's possible I could have this. No, you are having it. You have got it. It is yours. Go there with that belief, right? Be in that belief that there's no wishy-washiness about this. There is no, I might get it, I might not. Oh, it might happen, it might not. You are firm and totally in the belief that this thing that you want, you have got it and you can have it. No story, no nothing, no thoughts or questions or lack coming into your head at all. Stand firm, right? Go to the end first. Know that it's yours. Know that you've got it. Step 3 then is just to pick a manifesting technique that you like, something that you could do either first thing in the morning or last thing at night. And there are so many out there. There are so many here on my channel and the things that I do. Pick one that you love. Pick one that's going to bring you into a good energy of having the thing that you want, something that makes you feel good, something that makes you happy. It could be writing a gratitude list. It could be when you wake up in the morning, before your feet even touch the floor, saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Today's going to be an amazing day. Today I'm going to see miracles. Today I'm going to just be happy and light wherever I go. There are so many. Visualize, right? Meditate, journal, dream day diary. There are so many things you could do. Pick one and just one and focus on that one thing, that one technique, that one thing that you learn, that you know, that you without a doubt can do while you are waiting for this thing, this thing, this want, this belief, this whatever it is that you've been specific about in step 1, that you've gone to the end with step 2. Pick a manifesting technique, something that's going to help you get there and stay in alignment in your energy and your mind. And if you don't know what to pick, I will link something for you at the end of this video. So if you stick around till the end, I will pick one for you and I will give you something to help you with this step. So yeah, get a technique and do it and keep it and run with it and let it work for you. That's step 3. So far, right, it's really simple. We've decided what it is we want. We have claimed it as our own already. Now we are picking a manifesting technique, something we can do as we're drifting off to sleep at night to make sure we wake up in a good frame of mind, or we do it first thing in the morning to make sure we go through our day in the right energy. That way you make this easy. And step 4 is just block out the noise. Just go la 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 to anything and anyone that comes in and tries to make you doubt. Anyone that says, you can't have that, you can't do that. Who do you think you are thinking you can have that thing? And this can be yourself. Block it out. Do not listen. Keep your mind focused, laser focused, right? You can have it. It is possible. That is something I want to say actually in anything in life. While there is a possibility, it's possible, right? Even if it's not probable, it's still possible. So you need to go at this with that thought, with that focus, right? If there is a possibility that you could be a millionaire sometime in the future, right? Right now, it doesn't seem probable, but there's a possibility it can happen. Who can tell you it can't? You can't tell you it can't because you don't know that. People outside of you can't tell you it can't because they don't know that, right? People looking in at your life, they can't say with absolute certainty that you can't have that because nobody knows, because it's in your future. So while it's possible, it's not impossible. So drown out the noise, drown out the chatter. Do not let anybody steer you off your path. This thing that you want, that you decided you were going to have in step 1, that you claimed as your own in step 2, that you've been manifesting in step 3, you can have it. That is the mind frame you have to have. You have to be clear. You have to be firm. You cannot let anybody in. Drown it out. Do not listen. Do not listen, even to your internal chatter. Be really good now. This is how you change your mind, right? To change your life. You have to notice those thoughts when they come in. And you have to say, no, I'm not listening to you. I can have this. This is possible for me. Thank you. I know you're only trying to keep me safe, but I'm not listening to you. That advice you're giving me right now, that's not helpful. I don't want it. I am not letting that in. And you stay absolutely laser focused. And that is your step 4. And so that's it. That is getting right back to basics. That is simplified, right? That is 4 steps. 4 easy steps. Decide what you want. Claim it as your own. Get a manifesting technique that makes you feel good and then drown out the noise. If it's possible, it's not impossible. And nobody can tell you that it is because they do not know. They are the 4 steps. That is all you need. That's all you need. That is right back to the basics of how you change your life, of how you call in this thing that you want. And if you can master those 4 steps, if you can master those, you literally can have anything you want. You literally can. It gets to be that easy. It gets to be that simple. It's all about belief. It's all about knowing that you can have it. It's all about living in that feeling of already having it and not letting anybody sway you off your path, no matter how long it seems to be taking or no matter how hard it seems to be. Do not be swayed. If you can stay there with those 4 easy steps, then the world is your oyster. You've got it all at your fingertips. You can literally do anything. But you have to really want it. Because if you don't really want this thing, if it's a bit, maybe not, then you're not going to be clear. You're not going to be able to go to the end first, to live there, to feel it. And you're not going to be able to drown out the noise. So you have to actually really, truly, 100% want this thing. If you can pick something, do that for me, right? Pick something. Pick something now that you absolutely want. Follow these 4 steps and come back to the comments and tell me how you got on with this and how much easier and simpler it is when you just use that. Just use that. And as I say, if you're struggling with your manifesting technique, I'm going to link something for you now. You're going to see something come in really soon. Go watch it. Use that. That's probably the thing I find the easiest. May not be the thing you like, but there's loads. I have a whole manifesting playlist here. So go find that. Go pick one of those. Follow those 4 steps and you will not go wrong. That is it for me for this week. That is what I wanted to share with you. Have an amazing week. Have a lovely manifesting week. Let me know what you called in. Let me know. Because I'd love to hear the success stories around this one. And I'll be back next week with more. Bye.